Before we start this review, I might want to tell you a warning that this particular review from a quote-unquote controversial movie may have some things that you might not like in this review. There's like swearing, there's also like swearing, there's some jokes, little messed up things, and other stuff that you won't like. So, because this is a movie that got some controversy like last month, so you can really tell about this review is not gonna be well. So I just want to warn you, if you don't want to hear this, if you don't want to hear any of this, then just don't watch this review. Because you will not like anything what you see here. So this might be the most controversial review that we will do in this series. That people are just now gonna say, hashtag cancel the worst critic ever. So, you have been warned if you want to stay. Anyways, on with this review. This review is not gonna start out with that normal sketch anyway, so, because that would just be rude. So anyways, Netflix. Why? Just why you have to release a poster that just looks messed up to begin with. It just looks like a movie from a freaking France movie that won a film that was one of the awards for the film festivals. It's just freaking messed up in the begin with. So, just so you know that. And now the movie is here. Now I've seen a couple of reviews on YouTube just saying this is the worst thing ever. Like, you see critics on IMDb, you have 1.7 out of 10, and that is not really good for a movie like that. Even in Rotten Tomatoes, 90% for the critics, audience is an 8. You can tell this movie is garbage. And to be questioned about this, since this movie is controversial, I decided to take a risk. A risk I'm taking to watch this movie. And is all this true? Yep, it is. And I'll explain why with the story. So, I'm a little confused about this. So, it's about, just like the description, like, a child, 11-year-old named Amy, who is inspired by those girls from their school about twerking and just to be on a dance competition and try to hide her stuff. I hide her parents from all of this, which the later was found out in the end of the movie. And then all of this ended. And then in the end, she just decided to end all of this and go to her wedding, and then just apologize all of that and just say happy thoughts in the end of the movie. And you can clearly see, they said it was based on a true story, and I don't really know I can't remember what it was. I don't feel like we're watching the trailer, so, just saying, if it's a true story, or not a true story, you can easily tell that this is one of the most boring movies of all of them, of a true story. Seriously, the beginning, it's just talking like a regular based on true stories. Yeah, I can agree with that, but once you get to the middle, oh boy, those controversies that you see about the poster and the description, yep, that were true. Even worse than we imagined. So much messed up things that we just witnessed that we can't unsee. So after we review this movie, we're gonna forget about everything and just pretend that we never saw it. So, anyways, just to be clear, the whole story was just flat out boring, way tracked out. Just flat out way tracked out. Now, oh my god, it's just boring. That's really all I have to say. It's just flat out boring. There's literally nothing else I can make fun of now. No, because it just looks disturbing. Pedophiles would find this fun, interest, really nice, but never us. No, it's not right. Right. Overall, it's boring anyways. Alright. Nikki, will you talk about the rest? Oh yeah, one more thing. Since there's no visual effects in this movie, so we're just gonna replace it with the presentation. Just all we gotta say. Nikki, ready? Okay. The presentation. Back then, around August, there was a promotional of this movie, Cuties. it just shows the 4 or 5 children hooded with some suggestive clothing that should not be allowed on Netflix. And yes, look at how that turned out. And now the movie, yeah, they do warn them in the end of the movie. So, yep, just letting you know that. So the presentation is just flat out awful. This is awful, man. This is the worst. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you something. So at the beginning, you think everything is perfectly fine, but once you're around like the first couple of minutes, you're gonna really see some reason the editing, the voice, and what the English are saying does not match up at all. Especially some of the dancing. Oh yeah, there were some disturbing things that we will talk about. So I'm gonna put us a warning right now. You might hear some disturbing stuff that you can't believe we're just saying. So if you don't want to hear them, turn the volume down, or just skip halfway, or just skip a couple of minutes through the mood for the video. You will not like what you see. So I'll give you a few seconds. You change to say? Alright. So this, okay, you can clearly see the description of twerking on it. Yeah, twerking wasn't crazy back then, but not anymore. It's just found a little disturbing and embarrassing to look at, and also uncomfortable. Just don't even know this just for once, so that's all we gotta say. So, there's one thing. I was so freaked out. 3 things I forgot. So I can't believe they're in a movie like that. They're in this movie. First, yeah, indecent exposure. The Mulan one, they didn't show it. They did not show the baby, the wee. See, I laughed so when that happened because I never thought Disney would do that. But this, no, it's not funny. It's just disturbing. You can clearly see it. It's not even uncensored. It's just shown out of nowhere. And that was around 10 to 15 minutes of the movie. Damn, that was disturbing. The second one. It was around the middle. It was around 2 to 3 minutes long. I think it was the Gangnam Style twerking, grabbing and one of the girls even grabbed their butts. Why? And then, the third one, all of that, they were just complaining about freaking condom. Oh yeah, there's some swearing like there that, they did say the warning it would be swearing, so they said like, fuck, shit, hey bitch, dumbass, whore, whore, what? You can't call kids like that because it's messed up, boy. Man. No, other stuff I could say, but there's this other stuff, but I chose to forget about them like that. Please say, hey, good ones. No. There's the fourth one. So, oh my god. Thank god they did not show it. After one of the scenes that they're trying to show, specifically scene was was shown in one of the thumbnails called the worst scenes in Cuties, so you can really tell if you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. So, when she was trying to grab her phone, when the dude right there that was missing his phone, and it was that Amy had it, and they want to know what she was doing, and she doesn't, and she just wants it back. So she's trying to grab it out, and at loose, trying to tell them that not other kids. She locked herself, strip her pants off, even her underwear off. So thank God they're just showing her vagina. So they she just took a picture of it, and uploaded it to the internet. Yeah. You can clearly see the kid that freaking just flat out smack her ass, I meant. And that was complaining, and it's like, geez, you could just showed her, and then she found out stab him with the freaking pen. Hey, I know it hurts when you stab there, but it doesn't hurt that much. And then their mom just got pissed halfway through. So, yeah, all these things before we just make this presentation look awful. I don't even know how this movie won a friggin' award just for that. The world will never know. Let's look up its history, production history, because we need to know how this got made. Anyways, there's not a lot of stuff I would say, so look at this. Would you like to take care of the characters? yeah. Let's get this shit over with. The story. I mean the characters, damn it. The characters. That's what we know. Yep. Just look like they're strippers, but basically was so. I think we start with the main character, Amy. So, you know, she's doing the usual stuff until she found out the 4 girls that started all that twerking stunts. Although Nicki Minaj popularized it back then, but actually, and that just died, man. So why do people do that anymore? So anyways, just to say that it's the characters suck. This sucks. Pretty forgettable. Most of them are forgettable. So what? I wasn't forgettable, especially the dude, the teachers, everybody else, and the students. Oh yeah, the weirdest thing, when people were just watching, when they were performing live, you could tell the audience were like just flat out freak out. I was like, dude, some of them were even booing, and even one of the shows said, "I don't want to don't show you that." They were just like doing this, beating to the music, not tagging off, but still. Other stuff. Man, this is not right, man. So to be honest, overall, the characters, most of them are forgettable, especially the 6th presentation part we did not like. When they snuck in here, the cops were trying to tell you, why are you doing here? You gotta go, and they just say, what? Stop, get going me. You're molesting me. Why are you stupid? That's not gonna help either. That's not gonna help either. Oh yeah, this was a burger. Said the people who made the poster. And Netflix in general. I should cancel Netflix. And the other stuff I will not say, so. Oh my god. And they said, we're trying to group us, and it was like, what? No, and they went to the cops, and they said, we're going to the house, just call them. Just showing them a dance, but it was like, oh my god, just let him go. I was like, what you do, just win this. Why? That was horrible. Oh, and yeah, most of them are forgettable. Yeah, and overall, the characters are just pretty forgettable, so, just think, so, overall, I never thought a review like this could be the worst. Worse than Artemis Fowl. Cuties has touched top for the absolute worst movie that we have reviewed up to date. There's no question about it. The story is just flat out boring. The presentation is awful, and it shows stuff that they should not be allowed to be shown on movies. Even the shown on the film festival should not be seen. And characters, freaking forgettable. Fucking forgettable. So, that's it. Overall, yeah, pretty obvious. This is worse than Artemis Fowl. Artemis Fowl, at least we can make fun of it because it's so bad that we can make fun of it. Other than because the action scenes just ruins it. No, this one you can't make fun of it because it's just not right. Overall, I would say, happy if you want about this review. You will not like about this review. So overall, this movie gets a 2. Just because it's 2. This is awful. This movie gets 2. This is awful. Oh my god. I don't want to see this again. Overall, that concludes our video. This might be controversial. Like other reviews, but oh my god. This is not right. So, I'm out of here. Mickey, you wanna go? Wanna watch a better movie? Yeah, okay, let's watch something else. Oh, yeah.